The Toronto Raptors this season are actually cooking, and they're exceeding expectations by so much, and it seems like nobody cares. At the time of this recording, the Raptors are 25-17, and they're 4th in the Eastern Conference. For reference, BetIQ had them as the 19th team heading into the season with an over-under win total of 38.5. They're crushing this right now. On this closed Reddit poll of NBA fans, only 2 people had the Raptors as high as the 6th seed, and only 9 people voted for them to make the playoffs out of 27 people. And lastly, if you just look up 2025-2026 NBA Eastern Conference predictions, there's not even a mention of the Raptors at all. Nobody was talking about this team before the season, and no one's even talking about them right now. And yes, I understand that they're probably just benefiting from an easy Eastern Conference, but you got to give credit where credit is due, and if they're winning games, someone's got to give them credit for that. And honestly, their record against the Western Conference isn't even that bad. Yeah, they're 3-5, but they've only played 8 games against the Western Conference, and winning 3, losing 5, it's not as bad as you would expect from a team benefiting from a super easy Eastern Conference. Okay, let's actually look at these games against the West. Okay, they lost to the Mavericks, Spurs, and Rockets super early on in the season. Then they beat the Grizzlies and they beat the Blazers. Lost to the Lakers by 3. Beat the Warriors by a pretty good amount, and then lost to the Nuggets by 3. Okay, decent. Last thing I want to touch on before we really go into what the Raptors are cooking with their roster is that they have been dealing with injuries the entire season. RJ Barrett and Jakob Poeltl have missed half the season. These are 2 starters for them, and they've missed half the games of the season. They've also had a few games missing Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes, and you just can't expect them to win those games. Okay, so what are the Raptors really cooking here with their roster? Well, they're already ahead of most NBA teams because they have their guy. Scotty Barnes is having a breakout season. He's averaging 50% from the field, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He's a floor general. He's playing great defense, one of the best defenders in the NBA. He is their guy. And the acquisition of Brandon Ingram is hella underappreciated. If any other team went out there and traded for a guy averaging 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, I feel like it would be talked about way more. Brandon Ingram has also been their closer in late games. We all know what he can do, clutch shots, game winners, all that. He's been a great addition to the team. Quick little shout out to Colin Murray Boyles, the rookie, and everybody was hating on this guy. I feel like when he was picked, Raptors fans didn't really want him. Oh, we have too many wings already. How is he going to fit with all these players? The dude's been nice, okay? He's fitting with the team great. Honestly, I feel like he's a sleeper for maybe an all-rookie team. And honestly, this team is just a bunch of wings, man. What is going on here? They have like a couple guards in Jamal Shed, Emmanuel Quickly. They have a center in Jakob Poeltl, and then it's just a bunch of freaking huge wings. 3-and-D wings, slashing wings, shoot. I mean, like, this is crazy. This archetype of team is actually dangerous. And this roster construction, it's translating to the team stats. I mean, they're 5th in defense, 6th in opponent field goal percentage allowed, 4th in threes. I mean, their defense is crazy. It's just a bunch of big wings. I mean, you would expect the defense to be pretty good, and it is. I mean, 5th in the league, come on. And I know the offensive stats aren't that good, but one little highlight is the assist-to-turnover ratio. I mean, they are passing the ball, and they're doing it efficiently. I honestly think this attributes to Scotty Barnes the most, as he is mainly the hub on offense, but that's one thing that you can look forward to if you're a Raptors fan. Yeah, you might not score the most points, but you're not turning the ball over. Hold on, I found out why they're not scoring that many points. Without RJ Barrett, they average 106 points per game. That's worse than the NBA, and they're only 9-10 without him. And when they have him, they're 16-7, averaging 120 points per game. They need to get this dude back ASAP, bro. I mean, he is absolutely cooking. 20 points per game this season on 50-35. We don't talk about the free throw line, but I mean, he's a +2 on the court. I mean, they haven't been playing with him for 19 games. That's a lot of games, and they're still good. One of my favorite things about this team is how young they are. Yes, they're young. Brandon Ingram is only 28 years old, and I feel like it's flirting versus harassment when it comes to his age, because Austin Reeves and Jalen Brunson are the same age as Brandon Ingram, and they're viewed as these young emerging stars in the league when they're all the same age. I mean, 28 years old, they got years to work with him on this team. Guys, look at this dope metric I just found. Average usage by age for each team. The Raptors are the 7th youngest average usage by age. And if you look at the teams ahead of them, you can argue they're the first or second best team out of these 7 teams. The only other team would be the 76ers, maybe the Blazers, but they're easily in the top 2 or 3 of these teams that are average usage by age. They're young. They're using young players. Back to the age thing. Did you guys know RJ Barrett is only 25 years old? I bet you thought he was older than that. He's been in the league for like 7 years. This dude's only 25. Like, what? Okay, I don't know how I forgot to talk about this guy when I was mentioning players, but Emmanuel Quickly has been insane for this team this year. 16.5 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and he's been the point guard in the middle with all these big wings around him. He's been playing great basketball. Honestly, the more I look at this team, the more I realize that they just play team ball. I mean, they are not playing hero ball. Even with Brandon Ingram on the team, who a lot of people, oh, Brandon Ingram's a ball hog, he plays hero ball. They really don't. I mean, like we said, they are literally 4th in the league in assists only 5th in turnovers. And they got players like Ochai Obaji, Jacoby Walter, Jamison Battle, Mamushashvili, however you say his last name. All these players are contributing to the team. They are swinging the rock around. They're shooting threes. They're defending at a high level. And like I said, they're the 7th youngest team in age by usage. This team is set up to be an amazing team for the next 5 years. Now, the Raptors' upcoming schedule is a little bit rough. Okay, they have to play the Red Hot Clippers, the Lakers, then the Warriors, the Kings, the Blazers, the Thunder, the Knicks, and the Magic. Not the easiest stretch in the world, especially without RJ Barrett. I'm really curious to see how this team faces up against elite defenses like the Thunder, like the Warriors, like the Magic. But we will see how they fare against these teams. And I think it could be a decent rough stretch for them. But if they can prevail through this stretch and go, I don't know, maybe like 5-6 wins out of this, then I would go as far to say they might make a crazy little run in the playoffs like we saw from the Pacers a couple years ago when the Pacers made the conference finals. I don't think it would be crazy to say if they pass this test in this dog days of the season that they could do something like that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Wanted to touch on the Raptors. Feel like they haven't been getting enough love lately. If you're a Raptors fan and you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, and comment. If you're just an NBA fan and you decided to tune in and watch, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Please subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subs, and I appreciate all of you guys. Leave a comment, like the video, share the video. I respond to every comment. I read every comment. Peace. Love you guys. Mwah.